Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back on Sky Factory 3 doing a little bit more of the jiggery pokery type stuff. And you find me a bit of out on a limb here. I built this long dangly thing off the side of my base because I built a mob farm because I need bones, don't you know? I had a rain incident as well, so now my 5 original dirt barrels are water barrels. I think it needed to happen, but you know, it happened a little bit more prematurely than I was anticipating. So I've got 5 additional dirt barrels here which are covered, so no, the naughty rain cannot get into them. I've done some tree work. I have wood for days and some dirt, and that's all good. I haven't done anything additional with this one, but I built this. I have a safety fence because, you know, safe. It's the clue's in the name. It's supposed to be a spawnable area, which I am presuming it is because it's in plains. It's in a plains biome. It should be able to spawn on there. That's 3 blocks high in there. So even Enderman could spawn, which is probably a bad idea. But that should be a spawnable area. But I've been not getting anything spawning there. So, you know, I've built this so I can be as far away from it as possible. So I can go and stand out here and still not getting anything spawning. So a little bit confused about why that's not happening. But we'll cross that bridge if we have to. We're just going to leave it for the time being and hope that something happens over there. What we're working on, the principle here is basically just hope and prayer. It's not the best to have to just rely on the goodwill of the monsters to help you win, but at this point we're kind of not having any choice. So we'll just take down a tree while we're waiting. We'll just get rid of the trees again. Could we crouch again? That'd be great. And hopefully while we're doing this, all the monsters will decide randomly just to spawn in, become our best friends, and then we can kill them. Because that's how we deal with our best friends. We kill them gratuitously with powerful stabbing motion with an axe. I think is going to be our weapon of choice for dealing with these turkeys. This tree at the end here is a bit of a monster, so we're going to use this fella on him and hope that there's enough life left in him. Ooh, that was close, but it still didn't kill the whole tree, which is a little bit annoying. It's not the end of the world, but it's a little bit annoying. We still need dirt for days. We've got probably enough dirt to get sort of making some progress towards what we need, but I'm reluctant to say we've got enough there. We just need to go up in the world a bit and deal with this tree that we seem to have... The tree did confuse me greatly, because I was happily... That's got rid of some of it. I was happily just building that little tongue of wood out there, and then all of a sudden the rain stopped, but it was still raining, and it's just like, why did that happen? Why is that a thing? And then it was just the tree. Okay, fair enough. It's just the tree. Wow, taking that tree out wrecked the axe there a little bit. That's not ideal. I need the axe to be strong and survive. Hopefully that is all the wood we need to get rid of, and this ugly tree can now get out of my way. I mean, it's given us a few saplings. I'm not complaining about the saplings. I'm just complaining about the ugly size of the tree that was blocking my rain. I also don't mind about it blocking the rain, to be honest, because rain just annoys me to death in Minecraft. Admittedly, we need it for the barrels. It had to happen at some point, but... Just grab that sapling and that sapling. Cool. Right, so we need to get some clay, don't we? Oh, we need to fire buckets as well. We are going to need a furnace. We can't do it without furnace. Damn. Okay. Okay, we can do this. I was kind of hoping to avoid doing this, but we can do this. That should make me... Oh, has that been taken out? Oh, please God, tell me that's not been taken out. That's going to be embarrassing if it has. Oh, I think it's gone. Oh, no. I should have looked that up before I did it. Never assume things are going to be still in the pack. There's a life lesson to be had there. Yeah, these slabs are now pretty much useless. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, we can craft it back in. Sweet. Saved my bacon there. There we go, we've got a furnace. Ugh. That could have been very, very bad. That could have been cataclysmic. Luckily, it wasn't. That would have been prime real estate cock up for right there for you. That would have been a furry special. Alright, we're gonna do that. We're gonna put the furnace there. Alright, we need to cook off clay, which means we need clay. So we should have no trouble getting our buckets here. I just don't know why the mob farm's not working. I'm tempted between recording sessions to make it too thick at the bottom, but that will allow spiders to spawn, and that can lead to a whole mess of trouble. And we don't want a whole mess of trouble. We just want a little bit of trouble. We're not ready. We're not geared up. We don't have the capacity to cope with a whole mess of trouble. We only have the capacity to deal with just the rudimentary, small amounts of trouble that we're used to handling. None of this full-blown nightmare crisis trouble levels. We're not ready for that. We're just not. But definitely, at this point in time, at this juncture, nothing is happening over there. I mean, like I say, it may be my proximity, but even when I'm over here, nothing happens. So, yeah, that's a thing. That's an actual thing. So we need to now make some more cobble. We've got 1 cobble, probably need 2 cobble. So we need another 4 stones. So we can do that. We'll just sieve a little bit. 3 stones, 7 stones, sweet. So that gives me 1 more cobble. Perfect, and some seeds. Nice. That worked out really well, actually. Right, now, hammer. We need a hammer, and I think we can just do this and make one. There we go, hammer. So we should be able to reduce this cobblestone, boop, boop, down to first gravel. And I'm hoping that they haven't changed this principle. They may have changed this principle. That goes down to sand, that's fine. And then we hammer it again, and we get clay. And then we pop the clay in there and in there. And we get 2 blocks of clay. And if we hammer them, we should get enough clay. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, we've got enough to make 2 more. Have we? Yeah, we got enough to make 2 more cobble. That's good. We'll stash that for now. So we've got 8 clay, so we should be able to make buckets. 2 buckets. Sweet. There we go. They need to be fired, obviously. So we'll give that there with a bit of wood. Stash that clay. Still nothing spawned in on our mob platform. Kind of need that now. We're going to need more clay as well, aren't we? Crucible is 9 clay versus 9 bone meal. Obviously the bone meal is going to be an issue, but the clay not so much. So we should be able to reduce this down and get more clay. So let's do that. We can vein mine it. I'm not proud. We can vein mine it. There we go. Just makes things just a little bit quicker. Obviously, at some point we're going to have to step up our game and increase production speed somewhat. So we've still got 1 bucket of water there. Well, that's a good thing. So if I hammer the clay, we're guaranteed 4. I believe that's how it works. Yeah, that gets us 8 straight up. Whereas if we just break the clay, we're not guaranteed that. So that's a good thing. So we've got enough here to make the crucible. We just need the jungle seeds. Alright. Okay. So we just need our mob spawning to occur now. In the meantime, we probably could do with a friendly mob area for friendly mobs. I like me some friendly mobs. So let's Get our 2 buckets out of there. Pop that in there. Let that cook off. There's our 2 buckets. One of which we're going to fill with water straight away, I think. Now, we've only got 1 bucket of water there. I keep hearing noises, but I don't know what it is. I know what it's doing. It's freaking me the hell out. But I don't know what it is that's making the noises. So that's going to get full of lava. And then we'll have enough to make a cobblestone generator. We do need some glass as well for that, don't we? So we probably should see if we can... Should we see if we get lucky with 1 block of dirt? 4. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. There we go. So we can now reduce this to sand. And then cook it off and get some glass. So we'll have all the ingredients ready to roll. Gravel. Hammer that flat. There we go. There we go. So we've got our sand. We need to cook that off to make glass. We can probably inject that into the cooking process now, just to get things moving. So we've got the glass ready. Then we need an animal platform, which I think I will build as an extension to my exciting platform that I've got dangling off the end there. Let me talk you through that with a bit more clarity. Nothing. This thing, I'll build my animal platform. If I make this 3 wide instead, because, you know, 3 wide just for safety. You can do it on 1, but if you've got 2 either side of you when you're running out here in a hurry because something's chewing on your pigs, then you know, better. Better is better. Always better is better. Now we need to make this quite a ways away. These aren't going to despawn. These mobs not going to despawn, so I'm not too worried about that. I could do with some torches, but I mean, this is doing its job. Torches aren't mission critical just yet, but they are heading towards mission critical. But we're safe at the moment. Okay, we've got slabs. Just need to trim the trees a little bit because they're getting a little unruly. I need to also eat some of my 50 apples. Quite pleased 50 apples is a lot of apples. We're gonna, when we get cobblestone, we're gonna divide our section up, or our base up into sections of wood, so that if we have accidents, we don't destroy everything. Has to be a quicker way of doing this. Probably isn't, but has to be. None that is known to me, and I don't know what happened to my builder's one, but it vanished. It didn't do anything anyway, so I don't feel too bad about the fact that it vanished. Right, we're way, way, way away from that spawning platform now. If anything's going to spawn, it's going to be while we were out here hanging around. Still nothing, though. I'd have thought we'd have been well outside the range for that thing. Even by the barrels up there, but it does seem I'm wrong in that belief. Alright, this should be plenty long enough for neutral mobs to spawn, so we'll start building our platform. We kind of need this to be completely fenced in, because damn, we don't need to lose things to the void. Animals may die, but only as a direct result of me stabbing them through the face. Other than that, the animals will not die. I want this to be symmetrical, otherwise it's going to do my nut completely. Anything spawned? Can't tell from here. Whatever. 1. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? I only did 4? Are you sure? You sure I only did 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. I only did 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only did 4. Okay. And that gives me with 3. That's 8. That's plenty. I think that's plenty anyway. So that needs to be 8, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Excellent. And then we're just going to have a ring of wood on which we're going to have fencing and torches, and then just inside it's going to be dirt. And this is going to be our initial spawn platform, I think, for neutrals. Friendlies, if you will. That's the plan. But for now, I think, from Furryearsworld, we are going to go with a cheery old ta-ta.